英語聞き流しリスニング、英語テキストと MP3 ダウンロード、その他の物語はホームページからお聞きいただけます。88thpp.com 88thpp.com。
Let me report how a small rural town I live in has been lately. Since there are many skiing slopes in the town, the forlorn main street is ski lodges, B&Bs, souvenir shops and rental ski shops. Quite a few had been out of business as the skiing boom was gone. 1 out of every 3 shops is closed now along the street. The other day I found that my favorite shop there hung a sign saying for rent. The shop was my dream shop that carried imported foods and goods from US. Imported merchandise is usually costly, but that shop sold selected Costco brand foods at almost the same prices at Costco or sometimes lower prices. Considering the membership fee at Costco, they cost less here. The stamp card of the shop was also magical. They gave the customers stamps according to the sum of purchase, and the accumulated stamps were exchanged for the merchandise. Those stamps were ridiculously easy to be collected, and I couldn't count how many bottles of salsa I got for free. In addition, the shop often held a prize drawing event. The drawing always came out with a prize, and I got numerous freebies such as pouches and stuffed animals. I had never left the shop without something free in my bag. It was almost charity for me, and I felt the more I shopped, the more the shop was in the red. That maybe proved true. The shop has been closed for good, and sadly my strange rule that my favorite place is almost certainly to be out of business worked again, just as I had been afraid of. The number of children in the town has decreased, and several schools were merged into one. That one school is also small, and the local bus started to be partly operated as a school bus. Noisy kids rush in the bus in the afternoon, and I can't use it anymore. My favorite modern restaurant in town has had more and more closed days. Now it closes on 3 days of weekdays and opens only for 3 hours each on the remaining 2 weekdays. One of the B&Bs on the main street newly got out of business and came into the market. The price was unbelievably low. Even so, nobody bought it, and the price got even lower. It's less than a tenth of a typical house price for 3 times the space of a typical house. It was cheap enough for me to think of running a B&B myself. I quickly came to my senses that getting into the black with a B&B in this town is nearly impossible. To add to my town's miserable conditions, my own income also will be reduced by 1/3 starting next month.
Audiobook, Japanese Dream by Hidemi Woods, on sale at online stores or apps. Apple, Audible, Google Play, Nook Audiobooks, 43 available distributors in total.
It's the middle of the rainy season in Japan. Even without sunshine, daytime highs are around 86 degrees every day. The worst thing is unbearable humidity. It easily exceeds 90%. We are virtually walking around inside a sauna. Maybe because of the horrible conditions, I haven't been well lately. I felt tired and had a mild headache all the time. Of course I use air conditioning, but the huge difference between inside and outside somehow makes me sick. I really had to do something for my poor condition and bought an unagi bowl at a supermarket. An unagi bowl is a Japanese dish that has a slice of a grilled eel over rice and is poured with sweet sauce made by soy sauce. It's usually expensive, but I got one using a cheaper Chinese eel, also at half price. Eating an eel is supposed to be effective to get physical strength in Japan, and people are having it in summer. I counted on an eel this time too. But while I'm explaining an unagi bowl, it sounds more and more grotesque. I eat a strange thing.
Audiobook, Japanese Dream by Hidemi Woods, on sale at online stores or apps. Apple, Audible, Google Play, Nook Audiobooks, 43 available distributors in total.
英語聞き流しリスニング、英語テキストと MP3 ダウンロード、その他の物語はホームページからお聞きいただけます。 88thpp.com 88thpp.com